Key themes. One of the overarching themes is the group's disconnect from the rest of society. They completely freeze up when talking to people outside their friend group, letting McMurphy do all the talking, evidenced by almost the whole group on the boat looking at McMurphy instead of trying to explain themselves. Their friendship group is also shown in this beginning scene with McMurphy poking fun at Harding, calling him Mr. instead of Dr.
Mr. Harding?
Human dignity is shown here as well, with everyone on the boat being treated the same as anyone else would be treated, which is a stark difference to being in the hospital with the tyrannical doctors. Tasking the group with fishing is also a way to bring back their sense of masculinity, which is completely stripped in the ward. Giving them something to do makes them feel needed and useful instead of useless and disposable. Music versus dialogue. There is almost no music in this scene. The only point with music is the sus scene, which in my opinion makes it way more comedic. The dialogue is drowned out by the ambient noise from the ocean, meaning the audience has to really pay attention to what is happening, similar to how the group has to pay attention to fishing.
Want a bite on you? Let me see that face.
And you got beautiful hair.
Gotta go through.
Thank you.
Through and around.
The boat scene is one of the only things not filmed around the mental hospital and shows the magnitude and length of how long the patients have been outside. The scene starts off with them boarding the boat, and instantly you can see that only McMurphy is speaking, which could show how the inmates didn't know how to communicate with people outside the hospital, or could just reinforce the leadership of McMurphy, which is also shown with his support with them fishing.
Alright, now each one of us has got a fish. What are you laughing at, Martini? You're not an idiot? Huh? You're not a goddamn loony now, boy. You're a fisherman. Huh? Now, take your bottom hook. You got it? Yeah. You take it and you push it all the way through.
This scene is the only real therapeutic thing that happened in the film by bringing them outdoors, having fun, etc. But it was, as always, killed off when the police were there to catch them at the end, and their freedom was once again locked away, forcing them to continue following the orders of the antagonist Ratched. The performance of the cast really improved the scene, showing us how little the inmates knew just by showing the on-screen stuff instead of explicitly telling us. The performance also shows us, however, how lost the inmates are without the leadership of McMurphy, as everything goes downhill when McMurphy goes into the one room in the boat.